back to more 315 with me, the Space Coder. So here's actually a little thing. Every time I stream and there's a PTU patch going, CIG always push a patch when I'm streaming. Like, smack in the middle of the stream, they go like, oh, we're going with a patch. Like, screw your stream where there's a patch. So it kicks me out of the game and there's nothing to do. And hey, Ryan, how are you doing, man? And thank you. Well, all my cinematics are epic. Come on. If I stack them all in one line, it's gonna be even better, right? Yeah, Theus, it's always my fault. Everything is my fault. And in fact, you know, CIG doing anti-cheat, that's just my fault because I was messing with the game files. That's... Okay. Full disclosure on that. Before someone goes wild on that. No, it's not my fault. It's not anyone's fault. Looking at game files is not considered cheating, as far as I know. Yeah, I need to go live more often. Maybe they'll release 315 finally. Yeah, goddamn it, multi-dimensional chair. Okay, anyways, so the anti-cheat thing, it's apparently so that people can't hook into the game's process and change the variables of the game. It works somehow, don't ask me how, but yeah, I don't see a problem with anti-cheat either. I mean, so to be fair, in my like 4 years as a Star Citizen, I have not seen a single person hacking. So I don't really know how common that is. I know that it will kill reshade to some extent because reshade is considered a cheat by the anti-cheat because it changes game parameters. So it might kill reshade, but it won't change like game data mining. Like, they're not encrypting their files unless they start encrypting their files for some reason. Then data mining is still gonna be a thing. But yeah, other than that, I don't think it's gonna change much, honestly. Is it true that you can now land a ship on the carrier hangar doors? Genuinely don't know, but it was possible in 3.14.1, so I assume so. So Reshade is not really a Star Citizen mod. Reshade is kind of a general game mod. It's what people who do cinematics and virtual photography use to kind of do like real-time post-processing on the game, so you can actually change the depth of field without using the advanced camera, that kind of stuff. And depth of field already wasn't working on Reshade because actually Reshade restricted this on their side. That you can't use depth of field in online games because you can actually use it to cheat. Fun fact. But if you used an older build of Reshade that didn't have this, you can actually still do depth of field stuff, and you can do like filters and whatnot. So that's what's Reshade. But word on the street now is that Reshade is not going to work anymore. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if Reshade actually hooks into the game so much that it, because as far as I know, it actually hooks into the rendering process on your GPU rather than the game itself. It's just attached to the game. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know how true that is because I don't think the anti-cheat actually works against that. I would need to actually try it with a game that has anti-cheat. I don't use it personally. It always messes things up for me. Like, it always ends with me having to reinstall my graphics card drivers. So Ryan, what did you do? Did you upset my auto mod? Huh? You didn't do anything. Okay, so just bear with me for a second while I look on my auto mod settings, because so it wouldn't let me copy over my auto mod settings from my Twitch channel to my YouTube channel, even though both of them are on Stream Elements. I don't know how much that makes sense, but anyway. Okay, spam filters. Oh, okay. I think I see what got you. Yeah, paragraph protection got you. Okay, there you go. No, I think it was paragraph protection that got you, because that was a really long message. But I can actually view it. Unlike Twitch, I can actually view the deleted message. So, what will it do with Linux support for Star Citizen? Don't know. Honestly, I have seen a bunch of people talk about a bunch of things. I don't necessarily think it will change anything, but then again, I don't really know how you make Star Citizen run on Linux. Apparently, it's through a separate client. which might mess things up for everybody. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's going to launch in 3.15.1, so and obviously, easy anti-cheat is not something CIG are doing themselves. It's a technology you can just buy. And Ares, hello, how are you doing? So it's something you pay a license for that you use to protect games. I think World of Tanks has this, World of Warships has this, War Thunder has this. All the big multiplayer games have this. So you can just buy it. It's I guess it's a middleware of some sort that you just implement into your game. I believe there's some level of customization. I honestly skimmed the documentation for Easy Anti-Cheat. As much as any documentation, come on. So I think it's customizable to some extent, so I think CIG are aware that they... if there's an issue with running Star Citizen on Linux with the anti-cheat, I think CIG can make enough changes to it to actually enable playing on Linux. We'll have to see. 3.15.1, I believe 3.15.1 is going to be the launch of the Easy Anti-Cheat. We'll see how it goes. Honestly, I carry no expectations, really. I don't think it's going to affect me that much because I don't use Reshade and I play on Windows, so... And I don't really do much besides monitoring the game network traffic. Because one time I was actually trying to figure out if iCache has an API that I could possibly hook the armory into. Andres, hello, how are you doing? And you're an aspiring software engineer. Damn, bro. That's no, good for you. Software engineering is great, especially if you like it. Any tips as a software engineer? And thank you. I appreciate that you like my content. So. Any tips on being a software engineer? Be prepared to not sleep a lot, be prepared to be in a lot of stress, and be prepared to be asked a lot of stupid questions. And kind of the big thing that I learned from my job as a software engineer is think about your customers and think instead of your customers. So, but yeah, other than that, just besides work, also having kind of your own personal projects is important because that forces you to learn things kind of outside of what you're working on. Like the armory. The armory is written in React. I don't work with React at my job. So that's just something I do extra, on top of everything. And, looking at different technologies like knowing a little bit how to deploy apps on Azure, knowing a little bit how to deploy apps on Heroku, knowing a little bit about AWS, constantly learning. That's the thing for software engineering. Right, I think for the Twitch, yeah. So you actually looked into it, and it is actually true what I said. That's good. Ares, I think I explained, but I'm gonna explain it for you again. So basically, what happened is that multiple reasons. Reason number one is that Twitch has been kind of stagnating for the last year or so as a platform and as a community, really. They really have... If you look at the growth of kind of the feature set on Twitch versus YouTube streaming, Twitch is kind of in the same spot and it's been there for months. And YouTube live streaming has been growing in terms of features. That's the first reason. Second reason is that now that the channel has 1,000 subscribers, that's kind of one step towards being a YouTube partner. The second step is having 4,000 watch hours on the YouTube channel, which I don't have right now. I think I'm at like 2,500, something like that. So I'm like a little over halfway there. So the interesting part is that streams count towards your watch time. And here's the fun part. So if on a regular basis, my videos have like 20, 30 watch hours after a month, give or take, depending on how long the video is. My streams have that right after I'm done, basically. Like, day or two. Like, the first stream that I did, it was last week, it has 50 watch hours right now. Just because we had 10 of you watching me for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, so that's 25 watch hours right there. And then a bunch of other people watched it after the fact, so that's 25 more watch hours right there. So and I just like streaming on YouTube somewhere. And basically, and the third reason is kind of it's more of a management reason really for me. So my YouTube channel is growing much faster than my Twitch channel is. So it kind of didn't really make sense to be maintaining a channel that's not really growing on a platform that's not really growing with a feature set that I didn't really like. And I mean, I got banned on Twitch twice. Just think about it. I got banned on Twitch twice. And that's me. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get in the game. So that's why I'm streaming on YouTube now. Just because I'm gonna reach more people, and most of my community is on YouTube. So yeah. Yeah, I know. It's so I got banned like very early on Twitch, and then I got banned like 6 months ago. Yeah, you know, I genuinely like the YouTube streaming experience more, even though it's lacking some features. Like it has emotes. Oh, I'm at New Babbage. Okay, so we're gonna have to fly over to Lorville, I think. So it has emotes. Once I'm partner and I have channel memberships, then you get emotes as well. It doesn't have raids, which is kind of an interesting thing, but I think they're gonna do it at some point. So yeah. So right now, but I really like the interface. I like the setup of it. Some more stream elements is giving me a little bit of trouble. But now that the bot works, that's kind of one major thing that I got off the list of stuff that I need to fix. Now I need to just fix the music, which stream elements tells me it works, but it doesn't. So I'll have to look into that. Rolling asks, oh yeah, cybersecurity. Do you know about think about that? So I haven't done much cybersecurity, but so I'm doing my master's right now in IT management and software engineering. And basically every semester I have a class on cybersecurity. And we're kind of, it's not really kind of the groundwork of cybersecurity, but we're more doing about the managing and implementing cybersecurity and audit and that kind of stuff. So basically we're going from like the ground level stuff, so it's like securing individual computers and networks, and now we're doing like security for factories and big complexes, that kind of stuff. So I know a little bit. I wouldn't consider myself an expert, but I had a class on it, or multiple classes. I'm taking my third out of 4 classes now on it. It's a very interesting topic. I have a great deal of respect for people who do cybersecurity, because it requires a great deal of insight into the technologies and a great deal of bandwidth because technologies evolve very quickly. So you need to be on top of it constantly. And I really respect that. So yeah, good for you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. All my shit is at Lorville. So I'm gonna fly over to Lorville. Unless there's something interesting happening around New Babbage, but I don't think there is. Basically we ended up here. Ooh, look at that. So we ended up here on Monday or Sunday with my friend who just got the game. I was just showing her around a little bit. Oh, I don't speak French, guys. You're gonna have to translate for me. I only speak English and Czech and Slovak and just a little bit of German. Weirdly enough, French wasn't actually taught in my high school. The choice was Spanish for some reason, Russian and German, and English obviously, but everybody learns English. And I took German, which was not fun, but I'm here. Alright, let's go. Okay, first let's see if there are any good missions. Yeah, they really need to fix the stairs. Look at that. I'm just kind of running down the stairs, and I'm just sliding. Oh, bonsoir, good evening. Thank you. Yeah, that's actually the thing with cybersecurity, is that like job security when you're doing cybersecurity is insane. Oh, okay. Thank you for explaining. Yeah, so like being in cybersecurity and generally being in IT and communications and stuff, that's like guaranteed job. I mean, think of it this way: I have about 4 years of job experience as a software developer, and I don't even have my master's degree, and I on average, I get like 1.5 job offers per day. So, so that's yeah, that's actually pretty annoying. Not gonna lie, but like the job security is absolutely incredible. Yeah, you know what? Let's fly over to Hurston. Yeah, so yeah, definitely going into IT was possibly the best choice I made in my life. Becoming a software developer. I mean, you know, that's how we got where we are. That's why we have the, you know. Oh yeah, I mean it actually saw some statistics on, like, apparently the world needs like 3 million more cybersecurity specialists, and that was last year. So that, you know, that's good job security. I like that. And it's the same with developers, really. If you're like know frameworks and languages that are in high demand, then you're set. Like myself being a .NET developer and a JavaScript developer, I'm good. Like I'm not worried about not having a job for the next many years. So, you know. Alright. Come on, sir, get in the elevator. Desync seems pretty bad. So we were flying on Sunday, and desync was horrible. So I think they need to fix. But desync has been like pretty bad in 3.14 as well. And also, we kind of can't forget that we're running on PT2 servers, so there's a lot of logging and debug stuff going on in the background. So I'm actually not that surprised. Actually, I think we're gonna have a very nice step up in performance once we go live. Yes, the NPCs having their takeover right there. A little laggy today though. I don't like that. You can actually tell that CIG is in a bit of a crunch right now.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome.
Oh yeah, working in the military anywhere in the Western world really is. I had it. I don't want the Prowler. I want the 400i because I had the XL1 on there. But yeah, like working. Generally, like working in military in any country in the West, the pay is gonna be good. Where's the fucking origin? You're gonna have a pension. Oh, it's Orison. What did I fly here then? Okay. If everything is at Lorville or Orison, what the hell did I fly to New Babbage in the first? Oh, I know what I flew. I flew. There we go. I flew to Phoenix. No, I didn't fly to Phoenix. Okay, fine. I guess I will fly something else. Why is nothing in New Babbage? Well, technically, this should be here, but okay, it's not. Have you tested? Yes, I have. If you have stuff in your ship that's in a box, your ship will drop everything. Okay, we're gonna have to probably take the slow route on this. Actually, what? No, I'm gonna claim the 400i. I am not in the mood to fly a starter for this. So yeah, if you have something in your ship and your ship gets destroyed, there will be boxes, a box or boxes that will contain everything that's in that ship. I'm gonna wait the 5 minutes so I get an instant and I pay a little less. Not that it matters, but so yeah, so it drops everything that's on your ship. I don't know if that's the best approach, but it's pretty good for like the first iteration. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, let me try this. I want to see if I can still do this thing. Okay, okay. Okay, I guess they still haven't fixed this. Okay. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's Assassin's Creed Star Citizen. Right there.
Looking for a good time? Be sure to visit one of the bars.
Put the ship. Put the box. Put the ship box in another. I don't think you can move the ship box. I at least haven't tried. Yeah, so that's actually an interesting thing about ship inventory right now. And the one thing that I actually don't understand about it is that when I put something in that inventory, only I can see it, but it also only deducts the inventory space from me. So if you have two people, on a ship, then
Be sure to explore all New Babbage has to offer.
so if you have two people on the ship, you can't share inventory between the two. Cosmic Bullet, thank you for the subscribe. All right, so you can't share inventory with between two people on the ship, even though you're in party, which is stupid, and it doesn't even share the inventory capacity for some reason, which I don't know if that's intended or if that's a bug. And Cosmic Bullet, do medical beacons finish successfully in this patch? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They fixed it. It was I think it was either in yesterday's patch notes or in Friday's patch notes, I think.
Your
So yeah, they
belongings
do.
belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all persons.
Yes, so if you load 10 people on a ship, then all 10 people can put the entire capacity of that ship of inventory in that ship, which is stupid. So, and I don't know if that's intended, so you can't like have someone board your ship and steal your stuff, or if that's a bug. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. Technically, it's gonna work. So, you know, in my opinion, if you have...
Factory line has all of Microtech's latest offerings.
Yeah, I think Ryan, you're right on that one. It's gonna be a side effect. But you know what? In essence, it is the same system. But when you think of it as a component in the software, it is the same system.
The Empire's leader in custom.
It is the same kind of... Basically, the way you do it is... Or the way you do it in Game Engine is that you have an entity, and that entity has components on it. And basically those components are like collision and animations and other pieces of code. And local inventory is just another component that says, oh, this entity has this amount of local inventory when you open your inventory in it. It's pretty much that. And what they could do is add another value, a parameter to that component that says whether it's shareable. So, or shared or something like that. Or public, let's call it. Makes more sense. Actually, no, that's reserved word. So let's call it shared. So if you do that, if you toggle the shared property on that component, that inventory will be shared across everybody who is within that entity. Now, I can't say that I know enough about Star Citizen's internal infrastructure to say that that is an accurate thing.
Be sure to explore all New Babbage has to offer.
Yeah, that's... Well, so the ship destruction box is shareable because...
Tomorrow has a lot going on
Or
today.
for the reason that the person who destroyed you can loot your items from the ship. Once it's destroyed, that is. Other than that, it doesn't make any sense that, you know, you can't share inventory while you're in the same ship.
Be sure to visit
Just doesn't make
New
sense.
Babbage's renowned promenade.
Anyway. That was interesting.
Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting edge.
So when I look at the
where creative
kind of
innovation
stream window
meets innovative
on YouTube,
creativity.
it says we're at 33 minutes out of 1 hour, 33 minutes, which makes no sense.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the New Babbage Interstellar Space.
As a developer, I would say they are behind schedule. But to be fair, in all fairness, they would be behind. I would say that they are very behind schedule if
New Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
if this was a normal patch cycle. But what happened, kind of along with 3.14, is that they completely restructured their development. Considering that they have basically two major features coming out with 3.15, I think they're only slightly delayed. But kind of the thing we have to keep in mind is that 3.15.1 is going to be IAE, and that's in 2 weeks. So maybe they should hurry the fuck up, just a little bit. So So to answer your questions in one word, yes, they are late. But that's not such a big deal for them, since basically the 3.16 patch is worked on by a different team, so they are not really delaying anybody. The ship, I don't know if they can be carried. I genuinely don't remember. But you can put stuff into it. So you can take stuff out and you can put stuff in. I don't know if you can carry it. I think the box is too big. I think it spawns as it too big of a box. Come on, open. So yeah, you can put stuff in it, but I don't think it can be carried away. But I genuinely don't remember. Because I think it's supposed to be kind of a static thing after a ship has blown up. So that you transfer stuff into your... Yeah, pretty much. It all goes into one box. As far as I know, we haven't tried it with that much stuff. We pretty much tried like... I don't know, putting like a couple armor sets in the ship and it all spawned into the same box. So we didn't really fill the inventory, and we only tried it with like an Avenger. So not that much stuff anyway.
You are clear to launch.
So yeah, rolling. They were creating a lot of technologies this year. Lots of technologies are in the works. Lots of big refactors are in the works. So they are generally pretty late. Like they're usually like 2-3 weeks late on their patch releases. So that's kind of normal. But right now they're really pushing it. And I don't know how that's gonna work with 3.15.1 and the IAE. We'll have to see. But yeah, unfortunately they're just a little bit late right now. Considering how much work has been getting done in 3.15, I'm kind of giving them a benefit of the doubt. Andres, I am not planning to get anything during the IAE. I got the 400i when it came out, so basically what happened is that a commercial that I made it to the CitizenCon show, so I got the Nova Tonk as a reward for that. And what I did is that I melted my Cutlass Black and some stuff, and I CCU'd the Tonk to the 400i. So I'm good on ships right now. I will see if they do any interesting releases that I could possibly CCU to, but right now my ship budget is non-existent, so basically, yeah. My ship budget doesn't exist right now, unfortunately. Yeah, it's yeah. I gotta pay rent and food, guys.
So, buddy, you streaming today?
Yep.
When are you streaming at?
On YouTube, obviously.
Oh, right now?
Yeah, right now.
Oh, damn. Sorry, I went on your Twitch and I was like, wait, what's going on?
Well, streaming is going on. Just not on Twitch. Fuck Twitch. Yeah, but 400.
Yeah, apologies to the 10 viewers.
I don't think it's necessary to apologize. Just say hello. That's, be polite. Yeah, so the 400 is very nice. I do like it. It's a good upgrade. Yeah, Ryan, I agree. The BMM is gonna be a good one when it comes out. I'm definitely looking forward to the BMM. I don't have one, but it's gonna be a very interesting video when it comes out. Yeah, rolling. I agree. Also, welcome Heathen Hammer with us on Mumble right now, unless he left. Oh, he's still here. Okay, so so I would. So yeah, the comparison of a 400i to a Connie is stupid. CIG marketed that completely wrong. The 400i is not a Connie competitor. The 400i sits somewhere between a Cutlass Black and a Constellation, so it's somewhere in between. What would actually be a comparison to a Connie would be a 400i or a 500i, which would be somewhere between the 400 and 600. That would be a Connie alternative. Like, big cargo hold, has lots of crew, lots of guns. But then again, that's not the origin MO, right? That's not the origin design. Opinions on the Redeemer. Honestly, I have heard very different opinions on the Redeemer. I personally am looking forward to it. I was actually thinking about getting it as a CCU to my Saber, but I think I'm gonna keep the Saber instead. Because the Redeemer, I liked it when it was a dropship. Now that it is a gunship, I don't know how it's gonna fit into the global scheme of things. We're gonna be getting it very soon. I am very excited to test it out and see where it goes. Obviously, it's gonna be one of those ships where you are going to need to have crew. Otherwise, it's gonna be useless because it's probably gonna be pretty slow, but it's gonna have a lot of guns and it's gonna have a lot of armor. Yeah, Rolling Guy, I agree. The 400i, it's a good ship, but it was marketed wrong. The way CIG kind of put it forward is, it was not the right thing. I think the better choice in general for the 400i would have been to try to make a Cutlass, but Origin, which they essentially did because you pretty much have the same amount of cargo space and you just have like a little bit more guns. But it's also a bigger ship. So, you know, all that stuff. Yeah, Redeemer is a budget hammerhead. I actually agree with that. That's a pretty good comparison. It's like Hammerhead's little brother, you know? Like lots of turrets, lots of armor, lots of shields. We'll have to see how it works with capacitors and shields though. That's... Yeah. Yeah, so I think the 400i is going to see a lot of function when NPC taxi missions come in. So you're going to be able to like get that payment bonus for having a luxury ship. Also, I mean, it's a pretty good pathfinding ship, you know. You have a cargo bay, you can put a Cyclone in there, you can have a bike on you. Plenty of storage. I think it could actually use a little bit more internal inventory, but that's me. I always want more. So it's a pretty good ship, nevertheless. So it's pretty good. Rolling... Just buy the tanking game. It's 750,000 credits. And especially if you guys are trying to buy it as an org, that's gonna be like... Depending on how many there are, how many of you are there, you're gonna make that money in a couple days, and you're gonna be able to pick up a bunch of them. It's just buy it in game. Like I buy all my ground vehicles in game. Which skin do I have? I have the Citizen Con skin, the dark one, because I have the MSR with the Night Runner skin. So obviously I have to have my 400i with the black skin as well. Obviously. And I'm actually glad that they made it purchasable separately, the Citizen Con skin, because it was, as far as I know, it was only available when you bought the 400i after Citizen Con, or at Citizen Con, but then they made it purchasable separately. Because if I had actually, I would have no idea. Do they name those ones? Yeah, I don't think 400i has naming. I don't think it has naming. But yeah, so basically, if the only way to purchase the Citizen Con skin was to buy it with the 400i at Citizen Con, I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have it because I got my tonk after Citizen Con. But yeah, I don't think they do naming for 400i. I think it's only the MSR, Hammerhead, and 890 Jump. I think those three are the only ones that have naming right now, unfortunately. Generally, like if you guys have seen the Captain's Table, this Saturday.
Please proceed to assign
Uh,
landing bay.
you have already heard me talk about naming, but in case you haven't, A, go watch it, B, I'm gonna say it again. So, the whole ship naming thing. It came out of nowhere, very limited to 3 ships, and with very senseless limitations to the actual naming. What is my problem with this? My problem with this is that the way it was released and the way it is implemented feels like it was just something someone picked up because they had some time left to do it, and they actually didn't stop to think on what are like the larger implications of it, and that's not good. That it feels that way, and if it was that way, that is horrible. If it's true that it would actually happen that way, then that's just sad. So it just feels like someone didn't think it through, and that's not good. I don't like that. I'm glad that I was able to grab a name for my MSR,
Landing complete.
but it's about it. Well, let's see if we can pick up some interesting missions. No investigation missions. It's interesting. No investigation missions whatsoever recently. Yeah, the thing with the MSR is that actually it got nerfed for combat. Like, it's not really a good gunship anymore. But like, you got plenty of cargo, you can carry vehicles. It's got data and it's fast as fuck. But the real reason I actually like the MSR, actually, I think I'm gonna do a salvage claim just to test it out. So the real reason I actually like the MSR is that it has a massive quantum fuel tank. Like, you can do, even with the XL1, you can do like 5 times back and forth between Porto and Microtech. Even with the XL1, which is the, most fuel heavy quantum drive you can buy for the MSR. Anyway, how did I name my MSR? My MSR is it's Oculus Nox, or the Eye of Night. That's what my MSR is. I don't know if I'm set on it, but it kind of ties into the Night Runner skin, so it's gonna be the Eye of Night. And but first they have to fix the names on black skins and that kind of stuff. And that's another thing, like, not only there's like stupid restrictions to naming, there's also, the names also don't show up on most ships and most skins. Like, I have nothing good to say about ship naming right now. Star VPN. I like that. Yeah, so yeah, the MSR is a great ship. I absolutely love my MSR. I fly it all the time. I think it's going to see a little bit of rebalance as we move forward. It's still so. It actually still doesn't compare that well with the Connie, because what you're actually seeing is that the Connie has a size 3 shield and the MSR doesn't. I think it still has a size 2 shield, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I feel like it's a better choice for it anyway, because it's kind of a fast ship. It's supposed to run away. It's not supposed to get in a fight. It's going to be running away. I don't understand what all the crawl spaces are for, but because I'm probably not going to be hiding any cargo in there, because like sorry, I forgot your gurney. Because like if someone's going to be looking for contraband and I'm playing an MSR, that's the first place they're going to look. And you know what, I'm going to take... What haven't I flown in a while that is going to be good for... I'm not taking the Reliant, that's for sure. 300i? I haven't flown a 300i in a while, that's true. But the cargo ramp is kind of fucked, so it's not a good idea. Well, am I able to load it in a Herald? Actually, you know what? There's one ship that I haven't flown in a very long time. What's the plan for today? Probably just pick up some missions and see if I ran into any bugs. Really, I haven't really made a plan. I'm kind of in this limbo in 315 in the PTU where I have tested most of what there is to do, and at this point I'm just kind of like running my usual gameplay loops to see if if I hit any bugs, and then I'm like trying out ships that I don't fly normally or ships that I don't see a lot. Yeah, that's the thing exactly. Like if you have an MSR and you suspect it has some, contraband in it, you're gonna go inside and look for it. So yeah. What's my opinion on salvage? I'm sad that it got pushed back. But at the same time, have I flown over those? Fuck yeah, I've flown over those. That was great. So my opinion on salvage is that I'm sad that it got delayed, but at the same time, they consolidated salvage. So it got delayed, but there's gonna be a lot more stuff coming with it. So we're gonna get not only handheld salvage, we're also gonna get ship salvage at the same time with the vulture. Not gonna get a reclaimer yet, but we're gonna get the vulture, so that's good. So for me, that's improvement. Yes, yeah, I agree. So, but yeah, I'm sad but also excited. I'm also glad that they kind of reshuffled it to where I'm actually sort of confident that we're actually gonna get it this time. So that's good. Great. I haven't even started and my engine is already red. Alright, let's do a quick repair. And let's get going. But yeah, so I think it's gonna be... I don't know what the gameplay loop is gonna look like. We're gonna have to wait and see. I think we're gonna get a nice demo at some point soon. What's wrong with mining? There's actually nothing wrong with mining. It's a little over-engineered right now. But it only feels over-engineered. And what is this lag? It only really feels over-engineered because there really is no other gameplay loop that is so advanced. I don't quite understand. So here's actually one bad thing that I see about mining and that's coming in the future. So we're gonna get mining gadgets in 316s, I think, where you're gonna have to get out of your ship, place a thing on the rock to change the properties of the rock. My problem with this: every time you exit the prospector seat, you get stuck. That's my problem with it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I see wrong with mining right now. Mining is great. It's pretty much a fully fleshed out gameplay loop. It is the only fully fleshed out gameplay loop we have, and I think that's a good thing. What's your opinion on Liberator versus the M2? Yes, so the Liberator and the M2 are fundamentally different ships. The M2, the goal of the M2, or the purpose of the M2, is to get things down on the ground fast. That's the point of the M2. And the Liberator can do that as well. The Liberator absolutely can do that as well. It is equipped, and it is shown in the concept art to be descending on a planet and offloading troops under fire. So it's capable of doing, but the Liberator is a much larger scale, and it also has more civilian applications where you're just gonna have people trucking other people's ships across systems or different systems. So while the M2 is kind of like a multi-role military support transport, the Liberator is a pocket carrier essentially, because you can carry 3 ships on it, a shit ton of vehicles, and a shit ton of cargo. Plus, it has like limited refueling and repair capability, but yeah. So it's gonna be... How would I summarize this? You're going to take an M2 if you have a if your ground force is a ground force. Then you're going to take an M2. If you have a mixed force where you have vehicles and you also have ships, you're probably going to take the Liberator. Especially if you need to take a bunch of fighters on a long range mission. You're going to have to take the Liberator. There's just no way around that. We are way too far away from the objectives, so we're going to have to fly. Yeah, other than that, you know, the Liberator concept is really good. I like what they did with it. I like the purpose of it. It just kind of points to where a lot of people deny this. Like when you ask a lot of people in Star Citizen, they're gonna deny this. But when you're gonna be doing large combat or even like civilian, you know, mining or construction or whatever other operations that are gonna be some distance from a major hub, then you're going to need more than just a couple ships. Because you're gonna have to think about, oh, what is my supply chain going to be? How am I gonna repair my equipment? And at that point how am I going to heal my characters? So you're gonna have to be like, okay, so I have to take something that can transport the gear I need. So like take an M2 or a Liberator or some other ship. I have to have repair and refueling, so I take a Vulcan or a Crucible. And I have to have medical, so I have to take a Kali Red or an Apollo or something like that. And suddenly that really blows up the size of your operation. And that's what Star Citizen is going to be about. Large-scale operations all over the place. Okay, idea 1. Very difficult rock that's hidden behind the surface. Guys are placed on 3 or so exposed nodes that that's a good idea. I see it work. The charge from the gadgets heat the ground. Yeah, that's a good idea, Ryan. I don't know if that's what they're going for, because apparently right now the mining gadgets are just gonna be like, oh wait, overshot. They're gonna be like, oh, we are, you know, you're gonna change the properties of the rock. I overshot like crazy. You know, it's just gonna change the properties of rock. It's gonna make it more stable, or it's gonna make it less stable. That kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be that's actually one of the major issues that I see with a lot of Star Citizen backers, is that you have people who are either solo players or are in like orgs of like 50 people, and they're like, oh, I have a Javelin, or like I have like an Orion, or I have an Idris. It's like, okay, but how are you gonna man that? Like, you need 50 people to man a Javelin. How are you gonna man a Javelin with a 50-man org? That's not gonna happen. And here's another thing that people forget about. If you are a military-focused org, you're either gonna be like grinding constantly. You're gonna be in combat all the time. You're gonna have zero downtime to repair your ship, especially if you're a small org. Like if you're under 300 people and you're a security-only org, you're gonna have a very hard time making enough money to maintain your ships, especially if you're gonna be running anything larger than a Hammerhead. Like the Hammerhead is the largest combat ship that's actually capable of making money for itself. Yeah, so that's the thing, like the mining right now, the modules, the gadgets, is just more of the same stuff. Why is it more of the same stuff? Because it just reuses the existing systems that mining has, so they don't have to expand anymore, which is just easier on CIG. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, so you could have 50 NPCs of crew. Yes, that is true. But here are a couple problems with that. NPC crews are going to be one of the very last things that are going to happen. Like, we're going to have some serious AI improvements before we are able to have any NPC crew. Second problem is that NPC crew is always going to have to be worse than players. It's just going to have to be. Otherwise, no one's going to multi-crew. They're just going to rent crew. Unless CIG figure out some very convoluted balancing act for pricing. And the final thing is, you are going to need some players on it, whatever you do. Well, it's a possibility, but it's until then you're gonna have to fly your ships yourself, maintain your ships yourself. You know, it's so, and you know, military ships are expensive. Like military ships don't make money. Like I said, Hammerhead is the biggest military ship that's gonna actually make money for itself. Because you can, you know what you can do with a Hammerhead? You can just take it out and do bounties. You probably can't do that with a Polaris. That's... With the amount of crew you need for a Polaris, which I think is the next biggest military ship, you're gonna have a very hard time making enough money with bounties. Yeah, I think there's gonna be more to it eventually. Okay, I think the actual entrance is gonna be on the other side. So I think there's gonna be more to it. I don't think they're gonna like leave it at this. Okay, I need to scout this place. And then I'm probably gonna have to repark so I'm closer to the entrance. So I don't think this is the final implementation. I think this is just, okay, we're adding more stuff that we can expand later because we already have the tech for it. I think at some point we're going to see more complicated gadgets, more complicated modules. When? That's a good question that I don't feel confident enough to answer, unfortunately. But it is what it is. Right now, I see it as just, okay, we gained the thing that we might have not necessarily needed in the first place, but we gained the thing. It's more gameplay. Ultimately, more gameplay is good. And I'm probably gonna die out here. Yep. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, there is a... Oh, so there is... This is the entrance. Yeah, so... That also... Oh. Can I not get in through here? I think I need to get up there somehow. So, yeah. So, what Tony Z talked about, that, you know, as well as a couple other things. Yeah, yeah. That is more to do with how things spawn on planets and that kind of stuff. It's gonna be... It's gonna get weird, it's gonna get complicated. We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens, ultimately. Ooh, that's a box. Oh, it's a red wind box, okay. So, you know, we're ultimately gonna have to see what happens here. I don't think we're going to be seeing, like, major changes to mining moving forward. I think the mining gadgets might be the last thing that we see for mining right now. And then we're probably gonna have to wait and see. Oof. Huh. Can I open that? No? Too bad. Okay, now I gotta get the 4 of these out of here. It's gonna be kind of difficult. Can I possibly... Oh yeah, I don't have a tractor beam on me. If I had, I could have just like yeeted it out that way. Well, that's a bit of a problem. I need to climb up. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get out of here, since that might be a bit of a problem. Okay, looks like this way might work. Sweet. Starting locations. Pros and cons. Let's start with Orison. Pros, has good amount of shops right now. This is not gonna... So Orison has good amount of shops, good amount of stuff going on with Orison. So that's a pro for Orison. Con for Orison, very difficult to access. With that quantum cap, no good. Okay, let me just place this right there. So, yeah, no... Really? Did I just manage to hurt myself? There we go. So, cons, quantum ceiling. Just takes too long to get out of there. But pro, proximity to portals are And since Porto was the first location, you get a very nice variety of what you can do around Porto. So that's another pro. Let's move on. Lorville. Con, not enough shops. Pretty much can only buy clothes, some armor, and ship weapons. Pro, good amount of missions, and you can spawn vehicles, which doesn't really matter anyway, because you can just claim your vehicle and just grab it from wherever. Also, pro, it's in a very central location, like it's in the kind of in the middle of all the planets, so you can kind of. Let me try and place this on top, so you can kind of just be there and you're gonna be fine. I have to successfully block myself in, haven't I? Great. Okay, let's move on. R-Corp. Pro got all the shops because it's got weapons, it's got armor, it's got components, and it's got ships. So you got all the shops at R-Corp. Con, don't have vehicles. Also Con, it's kind of out of the way, but not that big of a deal. Also Con, not enough missions going on. But you can always kind of go do missions elsewhere. And finally, New Babbage. Con, no shops. At New Babbage, you can't buy shit at New Babbage, unfortunately. The only thing you can buy at New Babbage is one set of armor and some components. Not really good enough for me. So, oh, okay, so that just kind of fell in. Pro, actually that's Con. New Babbage is insanely out of the way. But a pro, it's probably not going to be very crowded because of that. So ultimately, really depends on what are your priorities. I don't think any of the landing zones is like especially great. So like if you want missions, you probably want to be starting at Orison, since, you know, technically you only really need to fly out of there once. And great, I can't pick up this box anymore. So yeah, you really need to fly out of Orison once. Yeah, it does have an armor store in the station, but just keep in mind that the armor stores at stations are generally not very well stocked. Like, generally speaking. Like, they're not gonna have, like, that much variety. Okay, well, with that, we have successfully failed this mission, because I can't pick up this box, and I don't have a tractor beam on me. So, yeah, screw this mission. That's still broken. CIG has not fixed. So that unfortunately doesn't work. Sorry, CIG. So yeah, it does have a armor shop on the station. So probably your best bet right now is R-Corp, because it's not going to be frequented. You're going to have to claim the vehicles anyway, and you have all the gear in there. The only problem is that to buy medical stuff, you're going to have to go to the station, but that's not that big of a deal. So what we should be actually looking for in terms of what landing zone to use is I don't want to do bounties. So what we should be actually looking for is lost cargo. Circuit using for Kepler's last known position. Okay, let's see if they fix the reputation for deliveries. So what you should be looking at, instead of what shops you have and all that other stuff, you should be looking at what did I mean to say? You should be looking at missions that you have around, and you should be looking at. You should also be looking at missions, pretty much, and you know how much content you have. At which point Orison really wins, because Orison has the most diverse mission profile. Because near Porto was the first location, so it has all the missions. But if you want shops, R-Corp. If you want missions, you want Orison. And if you kind of want best of both, you probably Lorville is the best option, because it's kind of in the middle, so it's close to everything. really depends on you. Hey, Rusty man, we're just talking about which locations are best for 315 as a starting location. Personally, deciding between Area 18 and New Babbage, but you know, ultimately up to everybody. And other than that, we're just kind of testing missions and stuff, see what CIG broke, see what they fixed. So far, they have mostly broken stuff. But in terms of performance, it's a pretty okay patch. Like, it's not seeing too many things that would be concerning in terms of performance or anything.
Contact received.
We'll see if the delivery reputation is fixed. Yeah, Dave, thank you for subscribing. How are you doing? And welcome. Yeah, our group is very cool. I was actually at ArcCorp, like on Saturday. We can actually fly over to ArcCorp, see what the performance is. But I think I actually had like good performance on ArcCorp. Like all the issues that I used to have there, I don't anymore. So I think it's pretty good over there. But yeah, you got all the shops. The kind of a problem with ArcCorp that I have, my personal problem with ArcCorp, is that it's kind of far away. Not as far away as New Babbage, but it's kind of far away. It's not in the middle like Hurston. And you don't really have any missions around ArcCorp. Like, the only missions you will see around ArcCorp is bunkers and occasional boarding action. And some deliveries, that's it. No bounties, no anything else. So, what I am considering doing right now is putting down New Babbage as my starting location. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Sorry, I have a 2080 Super, so I haven't had that's the reason I haven't had bad performance. But yeah, so I'm thinking about starting in New Babbage in 315.1 at least, since the expo is gonna be there. So I'm not gonna have to travel to the expo, which is kind of nice. I kind of like that. That's, you know, it's pretty good. Yeah, but we'll have to see how that goes ultimately. I can definitely try an 890 jump mission. Let me deliver this box just to test the reputation, and then I'm gonna grab a combat ship. And I'm gonna fly to ArcCorp, actually. I'm gonna grab a combat armor, combat ship, and I'm gonna fly to ArcCorp, see what we got. Yeah, I can definitely go try 890 mission. Just gonna finish this delivery, see if they fixed the reputation. But I think the 890 was in the patch notes, saying that they fixed it, so might be done. But I'm gonna go try for you. I've actually been curious myself, so and it's not gonna take that long. I mean, I'm just gonna take. What do I have? I could actually take the Cuddy Blue. Does Microtech sell weapons? Yes, there is a center mass on Microtech. So they have ballistics and some ship guns going on there. So yeah, they have guns on Microtech. Yeah, I've seen the 890 mission occasionally. Like, I think it was actually at Microtech that now that we were here. Now that we were there, so yeah, they have it. It's where so you know how you have this store that sells mining stuff, Shubin Mining. So I think you have to go the other way to get to center mass. And there they have weapons, they have attachments, and they have ship weapons as well. And if you go all the way around, then you have Omega Pro, which has ship components. And it was actually the best place to buy ship components until 315. In 315 they like drastically reduce inventory. And it's actually everywhere. Like, if you look at the armory and you select pretty much any armor and you switch between the PTU and the live build, It's very large difference of stuff that's in there. Alright, let's go grab this stuff. Go grab this box, let's go get it delivered, and let's go try an 890 jump mission. It's nice. I love the lights on the Cuddy blue and the Cuddy red. Alright, let's go. Just remind me to make a stop at Evers to grab a combat ship and to grab some armor. Because if I'm gonna be getting shot at, I would like to have some armor on me. Alright. So I'm actually very much looking. I think I'm actually going to be doing a lot of box missions in 315. At least in the initial stage where everybody's going to be like running around trying to grind money. Because like they pay pretty good for not much, and I just like flying, and it's going to have me see places, which I really want to right now. And it's going to have reputation now. So yeah, I think that's going to be pretty good. And it's gonna be getting paid more and stuff. But first we have to see if they fixed it. Because I tried it in the previous patch, and reputation for box missions didn't save, unfortunately. So it just kind of failed you every time. We'll have to see. I think this one goes to Hurl too. So I'm just gonna go to Evers, grab some... Yeah, that's kind of acceptable. I need to put down the box, don't I? That's kind of fine. Like it's the PTU, and I have like 4 of every armor I have, so it's fine, really. Yeah, so yeah, so the decision with the Kelly Red, I don't understand it either. I would understand it if they launched the Apollo. If the Apollo released with 315, I would understand. But since we're not getting the Apollo, then it doesn't really make sense. So we don't have a mobile respawn, well, unless we bring a Carrack. And even that was actually... We actually tried it, and it didn't work. We could not have a person respawn in the Carrack after setting their respawn location there. And it was not just... well, I'm dropping it. Okay. So it was not just some random person, it was actually me, the owner. So I don't think it's gonna be... I don't think it's gonna be good, unfortunately. Sorry guys, I'm a little sniffly today. Don't know what's going on, but it's because I have to go to school pretty much every day, and it's getting cold, and also everybody at school is sick. Yeah. I think I might be coming down with something, unfortunately. That's good though. I'm fine. I got some warm tea, and I'm ready to go. Alright, so let's go deliver this box. Then let's come back to Evers, grab a combat ship. I think I'm gonna grab a... What am I gonna grab? I think I actually want to grab something that has a little bit of cargo space on it, so that I can like loot stuff. So I think I'm gonna grab, what is like a good solo combat ship that has some cargo space on it. I could take the Avenger. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Avenger. I think it's gonna be a good one. Yeah, I was actually expecting them to do it. I was fully expecting, oh, the Apollo comes out in 315 at CitizenCon. But it didn't come. And it would have really made sense, and they could have actually like boosted their sales so much if they did it. Because when you think about it, finally the Apollo is gonna have gameplay. And I mean, you know, the Kelly Red still has gameplay. It's not gonna be a respawn point, but you can still heal people with it. If you get hurt, or you have someone who's unconscious, you can just, and you don't have a medical tool on you or whatever, you can just plop them in the bed, assuming they fixed it because it wasn't working before. So assuming they fixed it, you can just plop them in the bed and just do the healing that way. But unfortunately, so that's actually kind of the two things that I don't like about the new medical gameplay. Number one, the Apollo didn't come out with it, but that's not such a big of an issue. It's more of a wishful thinking rather than actual expectation. Two, body dragging is still broken. Dragging a body on a flat surface, good. Trying to drag a body up or downstairs, not working. Trying to drag a body over uneven surface, not working. Trying to drag a body over ground, not working. So CAG either fix dragging or less carry people. Like, you know, do a fireman's carry, just kind of pick someone up and just carry them on your shoulders. I understand that the whole purpose behind dragging was that it's very easy to code and that you can still have a weapon out, but like, if I'm like carrying somebody, I'm not gonna be doing that in the middle of combat. Like, I'm gonna make sure we're clear and then I'm gonna be carrying the wounded out. I'm probably not gonna have like medics running around in the fire that often, especially since the medical tool has like range. And like, if you got shot, you're probably like in an exposed position. So like, I'm not gonna go there and get you. I'm gonna wait until the enemies are dead and then I'm gonna go get you. And you know, depending on how much you're hurt, you probably have like 30 minutes. So like, you got time. You can wait. But like, if I need to like get someone that's unconscious from point A to point B, let me carry that person. Because if I need to do that, I want to do it fast and I want to do it reliably. Not where I have to like go and re-interact with them 6 times because the drag uncoupled. That's just stupid. Sigh. Ooh, Ita is looking pretty good today. Actually, I really like Hurston Moons. They have very diverse environments and it looks pretty good all the time. So, hey, actually, speaking of, if you want to see what every single planet and moon in the game looks like, just go back in my videos and watch the Sunsets of Stanton. Because I put it, it's every single sunset on every moon and every planet in Stanton. So yeah, if you want to see what everything looks like in one neat video, go watch that video. Just saying. Also, you know, give me the watch time. I need the watch time. And it's actually, I've been like experimenting. Is there any point in getting the Cuddy Red? Yes. The Cuddy Red is, it can still heal. So it can still heal. It's not gonna be able to heal like very critical injuries, and it's not gonna be able to revive people from being dead. But it can still heal, and you can still use it to keep people alive while you transport them. That's actually a capability. We tried it with a Cuddy Red, and we had yes, the hurricane winds on everywhere, and my box is gone, obviously. Great. Oh, there it is. So, so you can, but if you don't have the med gun, so okay, so with the med gun, you can heal people who are injured, you can revive people that are unconscious, and you can administer medicines. But with the Cuddy Red, you can heal injuries as well if you don't have a med gun on you for some reason. You can't revive people, but what the Cuddy Red will do, if you put someone in there that's unconscious and is hurt, it's actually going to prolong their time to death. But like twice, I think, depending on their injuries. So there is still a point, and also it's fast. So like if you need to evacuate someone quickly to a hospital, that's a good choice. But obviously the Apollo, once it comes out, is going to be a much better choice because you can actually heal and revive people there. So with the new armor versus secure, I think we would... yeah, I think Hurston's gonna have a bad time in 315 with the new armor. But just kind of a note on that, don't hold your breath on that armor being in 315. I have looked at the game files. Whew, Sandy better suddenly. I have looked at the game files and oh, okay, so the mission failed. So I've looked at the game files and it's not properly named in there yet, so it's probably not ready to go with 315. So I think we're gonna see it in 315.1, unless they're gonna like make a push to flesh it out. But otherwise, it's in the game files. It has stats. The model is in and everything. Actually, I want to kind of take a screenshot of the Cuddy Blue. Just need to figure out a good angle. I think this works. But yeah, basically, the interesting part is that the medgun very much invalidates pretty much all the new med pens, because you can just heal a person with it completely. That's one thing, and the second thing is that even if you couldn't, you can give the person all the medicines out of the medgun. So, and here's the weird part, is that what I thought we were getting with this patch is that I can take a med pen and apply it on someone. Like if someone else is hurt and I only have a med pen on me, I can take that med pen and stab them with that med pen. But you can't. So kind of, you know, I have my shield down. So I really don't know what is the end goal there. I guess med pens are only ever gonna be like, oh, you're applying this to yourself, and then you know, the med gun's gonna be like, oh, you're healing other people. Don't know. So there's lots of inconsistencies in the medical system right now. Cali Red being one of them, not being able to use med pens, another one, healing another one, and lots of things. But yeah, so the Cali Red didn't lose its purpose. It just kind of got pushed into its place where it's supposed to be. Because the Cali Red is like a light injuries healing station, or evacuating critically wounded kind of a thing. And also the thing with the Cali Red is that you can just fly it in anywhere very quickly. With minimal crew, you just need one person to run it. So you know, minimal crew, you just grab it and run it. Like, say you have, yeah, ambulance. Literally, it's an ambulance. That's what it is. That's what it's advertised as. It's an ambulance. Literally, so you have, like, say some of your buddies get shot the fuck down, or they crash, or whatever. And you have no one available, which is yourself and a Cuddy Red. Okay, grab a Cuddy Red and go. And you're gonna pick him up. You're gonna heal whoever's, you know, lightly injured, whoever is more heavily injured. Okay, we're gonna put you in a bed, we're gonna stabilize you, and we're gonna get you to a hospital. Like, the Cuddy Red actually has a good quantum range. So if you actually put like a military grade quantum drive in there, you can get like good speed as well. So you're gonna be able to evacuate people very quickly, which is good. Rolling. I have kicked the server meshing course to death in the last month since CitizenCon. Do I think it's close? No. Are we gonna see it next year? Probably. My bigger concern with server meshing, as it is that the way they presented it at CitizenCon as a software developer who is working on major enterprise applications that are scaled for a number of users, as someone who does that professionally, that CitizenCon presentation and what they have said, and the Q&A and all the posts that they put out around it, I have more questions than answers after that panel. I don't think they answered questions. I think they actually showed a very weak plan for what they want to do, and I don't know if that's because they don't want to give it away, or if that's because they don't know yet. And both of those options are pretty scary, because they have been working on this for 2 years now, and is this all they have to show for it? And basically, we were on. If you guys watched the info runners a couple of weeks ago, I was on the info runners with Starlet and Piggles, who are also developers, and we were talking about server meshing in that panel, and we all came to the conclusion that this doesn't really scale to what we needed to scale to. Yeah, it's I think we're gonna see some instance of it next year. I think they're gonna probably roll out like, oh, we're gonna have multiple servers running simulation on one game instance, so we can like bring in either more AI or we can bring in more players. But I think it's gonna take us significantly longer. And I'm talking like to see true server meshing, I think we're gonna have to wait 2-3 years at least. Because as is, and I have spoken to a bunch of people who are developers. I have spoken to game developers. I actually know a couple people who work on Arma. And Arma doesn't exactly have server meshing, but you know, they know a fair bit about you know, coding multiplayer games. So I know a couple people who do Arma and play Star Citizen, and we talked about it, and it doesn't really track for them either. Like they really didn't understand what's going on, and like I said, that panel really left me with more questions than answers, and that's a problem. And you know, I have been asked to like explain it to non-developers so many times at this point, and every time I come up with the same answer, and that is that, you know, I can't explain it because I don't. There's so much missing in it, and I have so many questions that I can't presume to explain it correctly. Yeah, it's, for me, the whole server meshing effort just kind of showed a lack of direction, and I don't know if that's just kind of for secrecy reasons that they want to put it out because they have something like new and completely industry changing that they don't want to give away yet. Yeah. You know, I need to get back into Arma. I almost actually became an Arma developer.
I have been authorized to scan your vehicle for security purposes.
I'm a developer to scan the vehicle. I am not in it anymore. So I almost became an Arma developer. Almost. I ended up not taking the job offer. But yeah, so I have to get back to Arma. It's a good game, but I just never really got into it. I played the DLC, the one in the jungle. What is it called? Apex. That was good. That was great. But yeah. Anyway, so a lot of people in the software development world that I know that play Star Citizen, I spoke to a lot of people, and we all kind of couldn't really come up with any sensible explanation for this. So yeah, it was just kind of weird, really, kind of across the board, basically. Just very weird stuff happening, unfortunately. Like, I would very much like to see server meshing soon. But yeah, at this point, I am like at the point where I'm considering applying to CIG just so I can figure out internally what the hell they're trying to do with it. Oh, Zumzi, you can do that. You can absolutely, if you're dragging your body and you go to a medical bed and you look at the medical bed and you interact with it, there's going to be an option to place the body in the medical bed. So with that being said, we tried on the Carrack, we tried on the 890, and we tried on the Red. It only worked like maybe 1 out of 10 attempts because it glitched out in some way. Exactly. That's my exact point there. Yeah, it's very cool. I just wish it was more reliable. Like, we really only managed to do it on the Cuddy Red, and we only really managed to do it once, which is sad. I was really hoping we would be able to get it done more than once, but unfortunately no. Alright, let's get some combat armor on. Let's do heavy. Let's do heavy. Heavy arms. Let's see. Where's my heavy helmet? It's medium. There's my heavy helmet. And let me find some legs. As you can see, I have a lot of armor. I was checking some stuff for the armory, so I just bought up a shit ton of armor. No wait, that's the wrong armor. I have ADP legs on me, right? Right? There we go, ADP legs. Yeah, you can see that I have all the armor right now, so like I'm fine. Like if I lose it, it's not such a big deal really. Like I got a lot of stuff on me. Let's see. Let's grab a backpack. Am I gonna need a backpack? Yeah, I guess if I want to loot stuff, if I want to try looting. Wait, no, that's the light backpack. This is the medium. I should have the heavy actually on me. Do I not? Too bad. I thought I had the big backpack. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna grab the medium then. It's fine. No big deal. Alright, weapons. Let's grab some weapons. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a problem. I have weapons, but I don't think I have any ammo on me. So let's take the Galant because it has a lot of ammo, and then I can just pick up a gun off the NPCs if I run out. And let's grab a med gun, of course. Gonna need a med gun in case I get hurt. Should probably grab a sidearm just in case. I think I'm gonna need it, like especially. Oh yeah, definitely gotta equip a. Wait, no, I don't want a laser pointer. I want a field light. Huh. You weren't able to take it off. That is interesting. Is there a weight limit? There's no weight limit on what armor you can wear. I think it does slow you down if you wear like heavy armor. Like if you have a lot of heavy stuff on you. So it's gonna weigh you down and slow you down a little bit. But other than that, there's no limit on anything really. So like, feel free to just grab however much stuff you want. And then on your inventory, it's basically what fits in your inventory. So you can see I have 70,000 micro SU in the backpack. Then I have 10 and 6 in the armor. Yeah, so there was a bug in the previous patch where all weapons disappeared, basically. Do I not have Galant magazines? Did I really not buy Galant ammo? Fine. Okay, I guess I'm gonna run the P8 instead. It's fine. I like the P8. It's a good gun. Alright. So let's grab the P8. And I actually have a suppressor for the P8, so that's kind of good anyway. Those inventory slots are not really working for you, CIG. Oh, there we go. Now it refreshed. Cool. Did they fix the... They didn't. Too bad. And suppressor. Gotta have a suppressor on this. Alright, so we got some ammo. We got the med tool. We got... Okay, I think we're good. I'm actually gonna grab if I have a spare charge for the... What's this? Oh, Pico the Penguin. If I happen to have... Yeah, if I happen to have a spare charge for the med gun, that would be good. Patrick Butler. Coder! Hello, sir. How are you doing, sir? Anyway. So we have ammo, we have guns, we have armor. We have med gun. Okay, I think we can head on over to... I think I'm gonna try New Babbage first. I think I've seen the mission there more often. Ochi! I thought the name was familiar. Hello, Ochi. How are you doing? I see that ADI people are starting to get the memo that I'm streaming on YouTube. Okay, hold on. I don't want to do the Vanguard. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna do the Avenger. I think that's gonna be a good. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Titan for this one. I think that's gonna be a good. Actually, that's gonna take me forever to jump though. Decisions. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna, because you have Cuddy Black spawn at the 890, so I'm gonna upgrade my Colorless Black a little bit. So I could actually upgrade the Cuddy Blue now that I think of it, because it actually has more shields. Oh, it's read only. Why is it read only? Is it not stored? I am also hoping my stream is gonna cause a push to live. Actually, I don't think we're gonna see a push to live today. I think we're gonna see another PTU patch, and then we're going to see. Okay, let me actually verify that the Cuddy Blue is not impounded. I think we're going to see another PTU, and I think we're going to see a live patch Thursday or Friday. I think that's how we're going, because they seem to be just kind of picking up bugs and fixing bugs right now. So that's what I think they're gonna be doing. Oh, it's not. Thank you for subscribe, OG. How are you not subscribed to my YouTube channel? I have been shilling my YouTube channel in org chat for a year, and you're not subscribed. 315. No, it's not live. It's just it's just a thing. So there's a thing that CAG always deploys patches when I'm streaming. So I'm I'm just sitting here waiting for them to go live and kick me out of the game. Either go live or go with the next PTU patch, because that's what they have been doing. There we go. All right, so I would like, what is this? Size civilian. That's, I don't want industrial coolers, but I think I will do military coolers. It only has one shield generator. I have 2 shield generators. Interesting. Power plant. Need a better power plant. If only I had a better power plant. Okay, you know what I will do. Quantum drive. It has a bolt-on on it? What? How is this an interceptor? Excuse me, CIG. This is wrong. And I have no shields that I could put on this. That's kind of sad. Where are all my shields? Okay, it's fine. Anyway, I wanted to swap out the ballistics for energy guns as well, so I don't lose in case I get into a prolonged combat, which I'm gonna get because I haven't fought with a Cuddy Blue or Cuddy Black in a while. Okay, I actually do it. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of a thing that CIG does. They just deploy patches when I'm live. I don't know if they do it to spite me or if that's just kind of someone deciding, oh hey, we're gonna deploy a patch early today. Because normally for me, patch deployments happen at like 1 in the morning. So okay, let's see Cuddy Blue. Okay, we're gonna go. Right. Okay, let's go try some. It's a conspiracy, yeah. It's a conspiracy to ruin my streaming career. It's fine though. I don't blame them. Okay, I'm bad 1. Yeah, I don't blame them though. I mean, like, for CIG, it is definitely a better idea to be pushing a patch, you know, at like, say, what? No fucking way. Hold on. Someone just messaged me on okay, we're assessing a PTU build. Okay, good. So, someone just messaged me on Discord like, hey, they're pushing a patch. And they're just assessing it right now, looks like. Unless, hold on. Unless, okay, we're good. It would pop up on the status page. If you don't know, CAG has a status page for Star Citizen. It's and all their platforms. It's status.robertspaceinstance.com. And there you'll see if there's deployment or if there's an issue or a maintenance or any kind of thing going on. So kind of have that in your bookmarks, I guess. But you know, for CAG, it is actually better to do patch deployments when it's like evening EU time, because then you get more people testing. Because you're gonna have a more consistent amount of testers, because you're gonna have EU people online in the evening coming off, and you're gonna have US people in the afternoon picking up. So you're gonna have a good load on servers. You're gonna have a lot of people testing and stuff. So it makes more sense to me anyway. All right, let's go. Yeah, let's go to Microtech. Let's go to Microtech first. If that doesn't work, we're gonna refuel and jump on over to ArcCorp. But I think we're gonna get it at Microtech, no problem. All right, engines on. Let's get everything warmed up. Microtech, set route, perfect. Have a direct jump. Let's refuel real quick and repair, just in case. Just in case anything happens. Good amount of ammo on all guns. Switch to automatic mode. Wait for the refueling to be done, and yeah, we're good. Let's go. Alright. So actually, now that Ochi came in, and I didn't recognize him, here's actually a... what? Excuse me. Did this thing not switch to quantum drive?
Thank you.
CIG, come on. Why you do this to me? Items, Tech. Oh, come on. Really? No, it's there. So what the fuck are you talking about, CIG? Okay, let's do the power cycle real quick. And so that's kind of a thing with streaming on YouTube, is that people can't set nicknames to themselves, so that you can recognize people by their names. But I guess it's not that much of an issue. Alright. Yeah, damn, we had 16 people in here at some point. Nice. Anyway, so let's jump to Microtech. Should be pretty quick with the XL1. Should be like 3 minutes. My math is correct. Anyway, what was I going on about? I don't know. Anyway, so I had a little scare with a patch possibly coming out. But nah. So here's the thing, basically, with the streams and everything. Also, one thing that I wanted to ask, actually, I forgot. How's the audio, guys? Is the microphone volume good? Because I actually watched back the first stream and the microphone was a little loud, so I took it down a little bit. So is it good now? Is the game good? I finally figured out how to do like a test stream properly. So where I'm actually like hearing everything, so like I played around. Okay, great. Thank you guys. Much appreciated. Because actually, weirdly enough, even though I was using the same settings for YouTube as for Twitch, YouTube seemed to be way more loud. Like, way more loud. So I had to tweak it a little bit also. But yeah, we fixed the bot. The bot is good. The bot is working. It's not very active because I actually removed a lot of timers that I had going, because basically most like the automated messages I had on Twitch were just like, oh, go subscribe to the YouTube channel. So now I don't really need that because you're already on the YouTube channel. Which, speaking of which, if you're here and you're not subscribed, first of all, thank you for being here. Second of all, subscribe to the goddamn YouTube channel. Anyway, so, and yeah, if you're here, awesome. That's the best way. That's the best thing you can do right now. And for those of you who are not on the Discord, a little bit of news from this weekend. So I spoke to the representatives at Tobii about partnering up with them. And basically the outcome of that conversation was that I'm interested and they would be interested, but right now Also, if you're joining the Discord, thank you for joining. If you're joining the Discord, head on over to the streamer's channel and self-assign yourself to me so you can see all my channels. So I spoke to people at Toby. They're interested, I'm interested, but kind of the common sentiment is that my channel is not big enough right now, and that I am like right below like their minimum threshold for being able to be a partner. And basically their threshold, actually, I thought it would be subscribers. But it's actually not. It's not subscribers. It's they're calculating average views on my last 10 videos. And we're going to Tressler. We're going to set spawn. So they're calculating like average views on my last 10 videos, and they need me to be like over 1,000 views average on my last 10 videos, and I'm like right below that. I'm at like 920 or 950, so I'm like right below that number. And we were like, you know what, you're probably gonna get there by that's fair, but it's a good way to wait, I have chat for subscribers only? What? That is... Okay, there we go. Now it's no longer subscribers only. Why the fuck did I have chat as subscriber only? Thank you for telling me that, Singularity. I actually didn't know that was a thing. Actually, I thought I'd turn it off, but anyway, thank you for letting me know. Anyway, so we're like right below the... Yeah, but at the same time, it is annoying. So yeah. And I actually had it turned off for the first stream, so don't know what the fuck happened there since I copied it. Yeah, thank you for letting me know, Singularity. I had it turned off on the first stream, and I made this stream because on YouTube you create the stream before you actually start streaming and you set the settings and everything, and I created it out of the first stream, so I don't know what the fuck happened. Anyway, thank you for letting me know. But yeah, so what was I gonna... Right, so I was saying, like, so they need me to have 1,000 average views, or more than 1,000 average views for the last 10 videos, which is actually a much better stat for them than subscriber count, because that actually shows how many people are watching the content. And I never really thought of it that way until basically they kind of showed me that this exists. So anyway, that's what we're gonna be doing now. Now that we are at 1,000 subscribers, the two things we need to do is watch time, so we can get partnered and we can have memberships and all that good stuff, and so that finally YouTube is not making money off of ads on my videos, because I want to be making that money instead. And second is that we need to get views on videos, which is probably gonna happen sooner or later anyway. So, but kind of the common sentiment in the conversation with Toby was that
Please proceed to assign
probably gonna get there by the end of the year anyway. So they were just like, okay, like, don't even have to submit an application, just reach out to us. I'm like, cool. Anyway, so that's a little bit of news for you guys if you're not on Discord. If you're not on Discord, you should be. There's a lot of stuff going on there, especially relating to the armory and general stuff, in fact. Alright, so let's make sure our spawn is set. Let's refuel and pick up that mission while we're refueling, because yeah, I need a gear to land, don't I? So the question is, where did chat?
landing complete.
There we go.
Have a pleasant stay.
Alright. Right. Turn off engines, refuel, grab mission. I also think just quantum fuel right now. So anyway, I was gonna look at perfect. That works. I actually had some issues on the first stream with the chat overlay on OBS, but now it seems to be working fine, so no need to mess with that anymore. There we go, urgent boarding action in progress. So we got that. 45,000 credits. Did they increase the payout for that? I feel like it paid less. And obviously Call to Arms, since we're gonna be going to... Since we're gonna be going to a... Oh, this is gonna have bounties in there. Well, not bounties, but it's gonna have ships around it, which are going to give me extra money from Call to Arms. And also, I kind of want to see if
Thank you.
the FPS AI is gonna give me
Please visit again.
Call to Arms payouts, because I have been told that it does, and I haven't been able to verify it yet. Anyway, let's go see if the mission actually completes. But generally speaking, CHG have been having a lot of issues with missions not completing. Like with the box mission we were running, I completed it, but I didn't get the reputation. I still got paid, I think. And they actually broke that since Sunday, because on Sunday it worked perfectly fine. Okay, what are we looking at? Okay, there's a Cuddy Black. Let's send him a gift. No, he's behind the 890, I think. Come on, lock on. Lock on, would you? No, not gonna lock on. Screw me. I don't get any missiles. No missiles for me. Oh, now they have me, so that's interesting. God damn it. So they can lock me, but I can't lock them. That's kind of dumb. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna like fire some missiles, see if they accidentally hit. Nope, doesn't look like. Oh, this guy's coming in first. So it's gonna be 2 Cuddies versus 1 Cuddy, but I have the blue, so technically I have a little bit of an advantage here. I think I have stronger engines at least. Should probably put fixed guns on this thing though. Come on. They're just gonna spin around me the whole time. Oh, this is not gonna be fun. I guess I'm just gonna afterburn after you then. Ah yes, the amazing new combat experience. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna change the direction I'm going here. Okay, just out of curiosity. Okay, they are shooting, so that's important. They can shoot. Okay, there we go. Okay, that guy got hit pretty well. Looks like they decreased the capacitor delay on the blue. That's nice. This is gonna be a long dogfight. I should have picked a fighter, but I wanted to loot stuff, so. Come on, really? Someone should probably help that guy. That's like the 3rd assistance request he put out. Okay, here's one of the targets. Can I lock him now? There we go. Okay, so missiles do work. It's kind of weird. Objective complete. Travel to the 890 jump. Yeah, I sure am traveling to the 890 jump. Okay, now he's coming towards me. Oh, come on, he's almost dead. When you're in a player ship. Genuinely don't know. Like there are a lot of gameplay questions right now that, you know, I don't think we're gonna get an answer to for a long time. Like, you know, how some of the prison and arrest stuff is gonna work, especially. Okay, you know what? Screw you, sir. Parry this, you filthy casual. is he running away? Is my question. Okay, so that's one down. Yeah, the AI is still a bit wonky. I think we know how player bounties are gonna be handled. Like they're gonna be, okay, here's a player, and they need to die, problem solved. Or you know, I don't think there's gonna be. Actually, there might be an arresting mechanic eventually, since you can surrender now to AI. Actually, that's a good question. That's a good question if you ask it that way. Okay, so we're in a darn fight now. Great. We're in the prison of a ship. Well, technically, we only have one ship that okay, we have two ships that have a prison. We have the Kelly Blue and we have the Hawk that have a prison, some kind of a prison style holding device, I guess. So that's kind of the only point of reference we have right now. But I mean, I would assume is that if you are in there and you're arrested, it's kind of treated as if you were knocked out, like you can't really do anything with it. Okay, I'm gonna speed away a little bit and try to get some missiles on this guy. I think I got plenty of these. And I see he has figured out the same thing. Is that missile gonna hit? Oh, come on, really? Where is he going? But yeah, I think it's gonna be treated as if you were knocked out, basically. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that makes all the bad guys and all my missiles. I should have taken a fighter for this one. But yeah, I think it's gonna be treated as if you were knocked out, basically, until you were taken out of that prison pod. Yeah, so there's gonna have to be some anti-griefing option for that. Like, oh, if you captured this person, you have to deliver them within X amount of time, you know? Yeah, so they're gonna have to, like, do something like that, where the obvious griefing aspect, basically. Yeah, that could also work, Ochi. That would actually be a better system. But then it would kind of prevent the whole gameplay loop of, oh, my friends came to rescue me. Which I think is gonna be very important. Because people are gonna be like, hey, can you guys, like, come and get me? I got captured. Can you, like, come and get me, please? You know what, I'm actually kind of tempted to let the security AI fight it out first. And just kind of mop up whoever's left alive. Because there's, like, shooting in there, I can hear it. I'm not gonna use the airlock, I'm gonna go through the ramp. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is how I die. Okay, there's the docking collar. Is my headlight fucked? Great. Ow. Oh, great, so they still haven't fixed the headlamps where... Hold on, let me turn that off. Is my... Oh, great. So the helmets don't have a headlight. Great. Yeah. So see, Oshi, that's another good question. Like, if we ignore the possibility of being released by your buddies, then how it's gonna work in relation to, like, dying, like your ship, like the prison ship being blown up for whatever reason. I am not feeling very confident walking in here right now. Okay, so we got two guys up there. Well, there's a pretty good firefight going on, that's for sure. No AI in the pool. Unusual. Is there still an elevator down here? Yeah, I'm gonna try and stay out of the open. I'm gonna take the elevator down to hangar and clear the hangar first. But yeah, I guess it's kind of a complicated issue. Like, I guess if you don't deliver the prisoner, you don't get paid. But at the same time, does that really make sense? You know? Okay, hangar's that way. I don't think I'm gonna halt. Oh, they fixed the data transmission. Nice. I think I'm gonna be able to halt the data transmission though. Oh, that's security. Hello, sir. Good job. Are you feeling okay? That's security. That's bad guy. Crap. Bad guys everywhere. Ow. Taking a little bit of fire down here. Okay, that's a bad guy. I seriously can't tell with these people. Ooh. That's a bad guy. Oh. And that is also a bad guy. Okay, so that's the hangar bay clear, I think. And it looks like the bodies are, or the guns are despawning as well, which is kind of sad. Oh wait, is there gonna be ammo? Nope. Okay. Well, this just got a little more fun. Hey, how are you? How are you guys doing? Hey, Tetro. How are you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a while. So, how is everyone doing? And Zeisu, go ahead with your question. We're having a little bit of a break in the fighting right now. Where I'm gonna be trying to see if I can loot some ammo from these guys. Because I have like a grand total of like 40 rounds on me right now, so this is gonna be a fun mission. I don't even know how much AI I have left to kill. So I think I'm just gonna take it room by room, basically. I'm not gonna be able to halt the data transmission. Excited to see that they have brought that back in. Sound like you're talking to a raider. Is that a bug or feature? Probably a bug. Probably a bug, to be honest. It's like... stupid microphone. It's like, unless I talk directly into it, and I talk... actually, so it's two things. It's the fact that in my videos I use a different setting for the equalizer than I use for streaming, because I can't really bring it into OBS from Resolve. Okay, so what do we have here? A bunch of bad guys. Could be a great feature. Well, you need to come by and help me figure it out. Okay, so I gotta shoot these three guys. And I have to be very tactical with my ammo here. Oh. Gotta reload. Okay, I got 4 rounds in this magazine. Okay, I'm out. 5 rounds in this magazine. And that's it. And 2 rounds in this magazine, great. Okay, so I am out of ammo. Oh, great. I have no ammo in my pistol. Okay, well, that's a bit of a problem. And there's no guns I can collect from the enemies. Let's spawn in my... What do you mean by land beacon? Oh, you mean the land claim beacon. My understanding of the land claim beacon is that once you activate it in a place, that's it. It's gonna be in that place. That's your land claim. Can I Sorry, can I borrow your weapon? Because we still got enemies, and I don't have a weapon on me. Yeah, so they don't... I'm pretty sure they don't transfer in any way. Unfortunately. No ammo on this boy. Actually, hold on. I think this... Open. Yes. Is there any ammo? No ammo? I think if you do open, it's gonna show you what's in there, but I guess not. Right, so how do we kill 11 remaining AI if there are no guns on the floor? It's gonna be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Well. It's a bit of a problem. I am more surprised that I have no ammo in my sidearm, actually, than anything else. Okay, well, if there is... Well, this is gonna be complicated. I thought I would be able to pick up the weapons that the enemies drop, but that is not true. And there are no other weapons on this ship. Okay, what is happening over there? Is that like a... Okay, so that's definitely a pirate shooting at a security guard. Can I like one-shot this guy? Nope. Okay, well I'm What the fuck are these guys doing? Ow! There's 4 of them, and there's 1 of him. Oh, I'm still okay. Cool. Okay, well, here's the plan. And no one's gonna like it, because it's a very stupid plan. I'm gonna run in there and try and pistol whip the guy to death. Wow. Bullets going through walls now, great. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can, like, lure him out so these guys shoot him. Come on, boys. Shoot him. Shoot the guy. Let's go. Chop, chop. Get some killing done. Oh, oh, oh. Come on, boys. He's in the open. Just shoot. Wow. That is such AI. Much accurate. Oh, there's 2 of them now. Great. Come on, boys. Are you just gonna stare at these guys? This is great. Is there just 1 guy? No, there's 2 guys. And I'm kind of fucked down here now. Because I didn't bring another weapon, did I? And somehow my sidearm is out of ammo. Well, that's a bit problematic. Yeah, I hold on, I'm gonna just human shield this. No? No? What the hell? I don't understand this AI behavior. Like, the bad guys are shooting at me, clearly. Oh. Okay, this guy might go down and I'm gonna be able to grab his weapon. Why are the friendlies not firing back? Yeah, if I fire on the AI, they will kill me. But if I don't do anything, they're just gonna stand here and look at each other. Can I, like, maybe... I don't know. Well, there's 2 of them, so I can't really, like... I don't feel like I can reliably go in and... Come on, go down, go down. I got you. I'm gonna steal their gun if you go down. Where's the last guy? Like, they're 3-1. They could definitely take those pirates if they wanted to. But they're just like, nah, we're gonna be here. Oh. Ah. Ah. I don't know. Ah, oh. I'm gonna... Come on. Come on. Ah! Yes! I was gonna... Yeah, I went all, you know... Yeah, I will check. I need to get all of them first. So I kind of Muhammad all over the place. This guy. Oh, okay, wait. Where's the second guy? There were two of them here. What? Hey guys, did you shoot the other guy? And it still poses this poses the problem of I still need to clear the rest of the ship with 45 rounds. Especially now that I did this guy kind of weird. Let me see if he has some ammo on him by any chance. No? No ammo? That's kind of sad. Oh well. Oh, now you guys move in! God. Wow. Such a security force. Don't know what I would do without you guys, seriously. This is hilarious. Now, here comes the bigger problem. What do I do with the remaining 10 AIs on this ship? Since if my math is correct, there's 10 more enemies, and I have 45 rounds, which puts me at like 4 point something bullets per enemy, which I'm pretty sure is not enough. Let me actually try to at least like put... Oh, I can't, right? I can't put in... Fucking hell. I can't put sight on this. Okay. Alright, restaurant. See if I can clear the restaurant. I guess we're gonna be taking this like one room at a time. Like if I actually get to the point where I get paid, that's gonna be... It's gonna be pretty amazing, actually. Oh yeah, and iron sights don't work, so... I'm gonna have to like... Okay, so... No one up here. No one in the bar. At all. Oh! Hello, sir. What the fuck? How the... God damn it, CIG. Right. Just had to shoot him a bunch of times to get him unstuck. Now, here comes the more difficult part. Which is that I'm gonna run out of ammo before I actually... Yeah, there's a bunch of them! The problem is I have 14 bullets. Oh shit. Yeah, hold on, what was the... Oh, can I not switch fire mode? Oh, okay, that... Okay, maybe I just need to like... Okay, let me see if I can like exploit the medical system for my use. Let me see if I can like shoot them once. And if they're gonna bleed out when I shoot them once. Yeah, gentlemen, seems like we're all wow. Are they just gonna like... Yeah, this is the PTU. This guy like sticking out. No, he's behind the railing. Okay, well, I don't really have much of a choice. I need to make my move here. Oop. Preferably without getting killed. Oh, they can blind fire? Hey, that's not fair. Did you see that? That guy was just blind firing all over the place. Well, there's really no good way out of this. Oh. Okay, so let's see if that guy bleeds out. At some point. Oh. And I like how they have like infinite magazines. Let's see if he bleeds out in a minute. Because I'm pretty sure I can't actually beat someone to death when they're all shooting at me. Oh, this is a mildly precarious situation. It seems that even though the AI is pretty derpy right now, they got me surrounded. Anybody willing to like bring some ammo? Because I'm like pretty sure I can't like. Okay, all I can do is burst or full auto. Great. I guess I'm gonna do full auto and like. Okay, so I got. So what do I have? 1, 2, 3. There's 4, 5, and 6, and I got 8 rounds. But I guess I could just wait for them to like try and move in on me. Because like one of them is probably gonna try at some point. Or you know what? Let's Oop, ow. That guy got me. Oh hey, did that guy die? Okay, so they do die, or no, he still seems to be awake. He's just kind of in a weird sitting position there. Well. Okay, so no lootable bodies. Okay, I'm gonna try a thing. And the idea here is that now I have a shot on them, and I can like maybe. God damn it! I'll waste it 4 bullets on that guy. Great, and I'm out of ammo. So, and I have no ammo. I can probably eat this. And I have no ammo in my sidearm for some reason. And there's absolutely no ammo on my person that I know of. Let's check. Nope. No ammo on me at all. Well. Huh, okay, that one guy seemed to have gone down. Okay, there's 4 of them on that side, and there's 2 of them on that side. So you know what? We're probably not gonna figure out if we're gonna succeed in this mission, but I'm gonna go beat this guy to death. Hello, sir. Ah! Ha! Okay, yes! Yes. It worked. It worked, but his gun dropped, and I don't have a gun still. But there's 4 of them on that side now. Yes, you can't shoot through glass, bro. I tried to grab his gun, but it fell and oh crap. Nope, don't grab his armor, please. Or is it on the other side maybe somehow? But I did a takedown on him because I managed to get on his back. So that kind of worked. I am more concerned by where did the second guy that was here go? Could have been this guy and he just bled out. Okay, so now we got 4 of them on that side. And, okay, so I kind of remembered that you can do takedowns, so... Any chance you got some ammo on you, bud? No ammo? I wish I could, like... I'm convinced he probably has ammo on him because, like, they gotta have ammo, right? So I can, like, come up on their back and try to knock him out. Oh, this guy's coming for me. Oh shit, he's coming. He's coming. Okay, they're like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but I think I can like maybe get to him. Oh, where did the other guy go? Hold on. Ah, yes, take down. Oh, where did the gun go? Ah, crap. Oh, got it. Nope, it's gone. It is gone. Is it gone? Yeah, it's gone. Shit. Okay, well. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, now I gotta split those two up somehow. Okay. Yeah, come and shoot me a little bit more. You know, I think I'm gonna just run up to him and like hope that the AI is a little derpy right now. Oh, oh crap!
Keep covering fire.
Ow! 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 Okay, I am actually gonna die now, and I'm fucked. But I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. So yeah, the contract worked. I got paid. It completed successfully. Let me look at my history, see if everything is good. Okay. Anyway, like I said, I didn't complete that one. I didn't get the bonus. I completed successfully. Let me see if I got reputation. And my Microtech protection services. No reputation, looks like. Looks like no reputation, unfortunately. But... God. That was, I don't know, that was a operator moment right there. No ammo, and I got it done. Okay, let's go get back to the ship, and let's get back to the station. And I think I'm gonna have to I think I need to still see a doctor, because I think I'm still hurt. I'm pretty sure I couldn't just like heal myself out of nothing. But ladies and gentlemen, that was if someone like I don't know if you guys can clip. I think you should be able to clip. If someone needs to clip that. Wow, that was. This is what Star Citizen is about, okay? Nice. Okay, let's get back to Tressler. Whew. That was badass. I did not expect that to work. And it worked. And it was amazing. Whew. Alright, that was good. That was good. That was great. That was amazing. And I survived, even though he actually had me. Like, he actually shot me. And he, like, fully had me. And I didn't... Oh, yeah, I didn't set my respawn, so I would have actually spawned all the way back at wherever the fuck. So, note to self. Bring more ammo. So what we figured out is the mission works. It works fine. Looting works. The guns disappear way too fast, even though CIG have said in the patch notes they have fixed it. They haven't. So I think I'm gonna be making a report on that as well, or see if I can reopen the old report. You know, see whatever happens. Anyway, let's see. So it's actually. So we're here for how long? How long is the stream doing? Almost 2.5. Yeah, I got paid. So I got paid for the mission. I didn't get reputation, but it completed successfully and I got paid. So I guess it kind of works, but there was no reputation. But I think that might be because I don't have the intro mission with Microtech protection services done. And that could be a reason that didn't work. Well, it worked. I got paid. It worked. It was good.
Please proceed to assign
Panic bag. Yep. So it works, but there still can't pick up any. Can't pick up the things. Can't pick up guns. Can't pick up ammo. They don't seem to have any ammo on them. Yeah, but other than that, it was good. It's just the fact that I had to, you know, use my hands, get my hands dirty on this one. You know. But I'm actually glad that the knockouts work. really well. Like, I was able to knock out the 3 AI or 4 AI, no problem. Ah, yes, the overpowered or underpowered maneuvering thrusters on the Cuddy Red or Cuddy Blue. That was pretty good. I think that was a great success. Anyway. Alright, so let's oh, right, forgot landing gear. Was talking, forgot landing gear. Anyway, so here's what I'm thinking. We got a couple missions done, we found a couple bugs. Those of you who have been reporting while I was streaming, good on you. If you were, send me the bug reports on Discord so I can upload.
Have a pleasant stay.
And we're running out 2.5 hours, and I do need to go to the store, I'm told. So, with that being said, I think we're gonna call it for tonight. That was pretty good. Still a lot of stuff to fix by CIG, but overall, very good. So, with that being said, those of you who are here live, thank you for watching. Thank you for talking to me and having a good time with me. Those of you who are watching after the fact, make it to the stream and have fun with us. If you're not on Discord, join the Discord so you can get the updates faster. If you don't know what the armory is, go use the fucking armory. Like, what the fuck are you doing here if you don't know what the fuck the armory is? Anyway, thank you all for watching. Appreciate you a lot. See you next week or in the next video. Fly safe and good night, and I will see you in the verse. See you guys.